Good morning children. Welcome back to your social science class. In our last class we studied about rotation and revolution. So rotation means the spinning movement of the earth on its axis is called a rotation. The rotation causes day and night. The rotation causes day and night. And half of the earth which is in front of the sun has day and the other half which is away from the sun has night. So when it is day in India, it is night in America. When it is day in India, it is night in America. Then the rotation of the earth rotates from west to east on its axis. So that is why sun rise in the east and set in the west. So these points we have to memorize, summarize once again. So you have to look here. Due to this rotation, the rotation of the earth causes day and night. Earth rotates from west to east on its axis. Then sun rise in the east and set in the west. These are the points about rotation and day and night. Next we studied about revolution. So the revolution means the earth rotates on its axis. It also moves around the sun. It moves around the sun. Then that movement of earth around the sun is called revolution. Due to this revolution, we get different season. Due to this revolution, we get different season. The earth rotates on its axis. It also moves around the sun. The movement of the earth around the sun is called revolution. The revolution of the earth and tilted axis of the earth are two main factors that cause the different season. As the tilted earth moves around the sun, a part of the earth is closer to the sun, which means the other part is away from the sun. When the earth revolves, north pole comes in a tilted position towards the sun. At that time, the northern hemisphere experiences summer because sun rays reaches the northern hemisphere more in the month of June, such as in the month of June. And as the earth revolves, the north pole goes away from the sun. At that time, northern hemisphere gets less sun rays and experience winter, such as in the month of December. Such as in the month of December. This situation gets reversed about 6 months later. Okay. Then, as the earth revolves, when it is summer in the northern hemisphere, it will be winter in the southern hemisphere. When it is summer in the northern hemisphere, it will be winter in the southern hemisphere. As the earth revolves in the same instant, both poles will be at equal distance from the sun, experiences two different seasons, that is spring and autumn. So we have two other seasons, spring and autumn. The seasons are experienced when both hemispheres are at an equal distance from the sun. When the northern hemisphere has autumn, the southern hemisphere experiences spring. This situation gets reversed after 6 months. Okay. So all of you just imagine two countries, India and New Zealand. Just imagine that. Then we know that India lies in the northern hemisphere and New Zealand is in the southern hemisphere, lies in the southern hemisphere. You already know that what is equator, what is northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Above the equator it is northern hemisphere and below the equator it is southern hemisphere. So India lies in the northern hemisphere and New Zealand lies in the southern hemisphere. So when it is summer in India, it will be winter in New Zealand. So we know that how it happened. Due to this revolution, we get different seasons. So one more thing also, you might have noticed that I noticed that the days are longer and nights are shorter during the summer season. It gets dark in evening very fast. So like that, the days are shorter and nights are longer during winter also. So these all are happens due to the revolution of the earth. So by this we are completing our lesson to our earth. So all of you, I hope you understood rotation and revolution. Due to rotation we get day and night, and due to revolution we get different seasons. All of you read the textbook. So we will see you in the next class with a new topic. Thank you all.